welcome back to Zone Zoomer. In the last episode, we finished up with chunk number 9, where we finally got 60 fletching, got some tool upgrades like the steel pickaxe and steel axe, and then began preparing for the requirements of the next chunk by mining over 1800 iron ore. Today we will be unlocking chunk number 10, which is the last chunk where the timer is 2 hours per task. Here we have our beautiful chunk map with 16 out of 16 chunk tasks completed. I've selected 11 chunks. I have not selected this one, even though it's diagonal, because I literally cannot get to it. I can't get into this area without crossing any other chunk. And the same applies here. Even though I can cross here, we can really just walk here and then we cannot enter this area because there is a fence. I checked it on my other account, and there's also bushes here, I think. So we can't really access the whole of this chunk. So I'm not selecting that, and I've selected this, and the same also applies here. Cannot get here diagonally because there is water. Quickly remind that the previous chunk, the ham hideout, was rolled, so therefore we pick the chunk this time, and I'm pretty sure you all already know. If not, we will be finally accessing a bank. 10 chunks in, well, 9 chunks in. And you know it, I'm picking West Falador. Well, I'm picking Central Falador. This has been my dream. This is what I've been preparing for these past 2 or 3 chunks. Skilling, mining, doing crafting. It's all been for this chunk so that I could access the bank. And there it is. I hope nothing gets in my way. I'm pretty sure I obviously can go here. I obviously can go here, so either way we can get to the bank. The door seems very much in my chunk. The stalls are very much in my chunk. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to see my bank for the first time in months. In months. All right, well, are you ready? Because I am. I'm so ready. Let's see our tasks. 15 more tasks. See, 41 crafting. That's why I've been mining this gold. Craft a studded body. 41 crafting. Who makes that? Who? I have never made that. 40 smithing. Already known that. Some best in slot tasks. 1 quest task. 3 diary tasks. They're very simple. And several defeating these different level white knights. But I'm very excited. I'm very excited to be in an actual town, you know? I mean, I was in Remington, but small town. Portsrim, small town. But Falador, it's a really important, well, not town, it's a city. It's important, it's big. I am excited. I am so excited. And the first thing that we will be doing is entering the chunk and accessing the bank. Of course, I will finish off mining 3 ores or 4 maybe. I don't need these shafts. And then go to our bank. Oh my god. Here it is. Let's enter. Oh, Falador, you are mine. Oh, I'm interested also in stuff that spawns here. Look at this bank. This would have been so much better. But we cannot unlock that chunk for like ever. Because 92 mining, if I must remind you. A free spade. We can also get a house, even though it's useless because there's no way, I think there's no normal way for me to get planks. I could use it as a house teleport, but I know I do not have a lot of law runes. And here is bank. Here is literally the bank. We can access the most important part of the bank, not the deposit. Well, we could access it from this square, I guess. But there is the bank. Oh my god. Really don't know how to act right now. We are at the bank. We are in. Oh, I know this is crazy. Okay, let's just click. Let's just see what we have here. Oh my god, it is so full. It's worth 1 million GP. Oh, there is so much shit. Oh, there's some of my elite clues, girl. Oh my god, we have. I'll just pause the timer because we're just standing here. I will have to probably take a minute to arrange some things because this is chaos. This is chaos. Wow. Where's the gold? Ah, almost 300 gold ore. Well, first time depositing in a bank. Do you know I could just bank things? I could just bank everything and go mine with just the steel pickaxe. I'm flabbergasted. 106 spaces. I've already used 106 spaces. Wow. I feel like a new person. Ah, yes, I forgot that you start with the 25 GP. It gets sent to your bank when you open your account, when you make a new account. And we never got access to these coins. So finally, I got my money. All right, spent some time organizing my bank. It may not look like organized to you, but it does for me. Okay, so just a quick look. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, I didn't fix this tab. Whatever. So nice. I'm gonna go back to mining gold ore. I will probably not bank here, as it looks like it's so much further. Yeah, you have to go through a whole chunk to get to the bank. I will continue going to the deposit and back, and that's what we're gonna be doing right now. I'm going to be mining until I kind of get bored, and then I maybe do smithing, because I also need to just do smithing and make sure I have enough iron ore and iron bars. Unlocking Falador also unlocks quite a lot of easy clue steps, and maybe even a beginner one. I know easy for sure. So that's kind of interesting in case I want to, in case I get an easy clue from maybe mining geodes. That's interesting because I also have not received a single clue geode while mining iron or gold, which is very weird. And look at that. My inventory has never been this clean, ever. Apart from day 1 and minute 1 when we started this account, it has never been this clean. I'm still wearing this because it weighs nothing. I am weighing 2 kilograms right now. Oh my god. It has never been this clean. I will be running and banking 28 gold ores at a time. This is insane. This is such freedom. I feel so free. I've been stuck in UIM jail for months. Oh god. 80 coins. Okay, well, never mind about the 28 gold, I guess. I'm sure I've mentioned this before, but mining gold is so slow. It took so long to mine this. And I'm kind of not feeling like doing that much AFKing for now, so I think I'm gonna go and train some smithing. You know, change of scenery, change of activity. It was more exciting and more fun to mine the gold when it was just kind of, you know, a filler for extra time, but now when I actually have to, you know, that's what I kind of have to do. It's just so boring and it's so slow. Oh my god. And here we go. Here will be our first smelted bronze bars in an actual furnace. Ah, this girl is smelting. Look at her. She is smelting bronze bars. We will be leveling probably a few times before we go. Oh, my level is actually 1. About to hit 2 smithing. Anybody coming to my level 2 smithing party? I guess not. All by myself. Level 2 smithing. Love it. We can now make bronze bases. Love that. It feels so weird being in an actual big city where stuff is closed. And I also thought about the fact that I need a hammer for smithing. And I thought, oh my god, I have to walk all the way to Remington. But no, I have a general store like right here. Right next to the bank. It's a privilege, y'all. I have not felt that. And actually about that hammer, I don't need to buy one because there's one here for free. There's also a bronze axe here that just spawns. So if I had unlocked this chunk before I had to get 60 woodcutting, then this chunk would have made me get 60 woodcutting and fire making as well. Alrighty, I've smelted all the bronze bars, all the ores that I can into bronze bars, and now I'm headed to Draenor Sewers to smith it into items. We got to level 8 with smelting. Now we have to take the long journey all the way to Draenor Sewers and then back to the bank. Makes me cross 1, 2, 3, 4 chunks, which is quite a long distance, but it's okay. It's something different to do. Only took about 2.5 minutes to get here. And I think I'm going to be smithing square shields because I could use some money. I thought before of smithing bolts or arrow tips to be able to train fletching in the future, but I'm level 60 and this really won't give me a lot of XP. I'd rather use these few bronze bars that I have to make money, which also won't be a lot, but you know, money is very tight right now. And there's a shield shop in Falador, so first I will make bronze square shields, and whenever I unlock it, I will also make kite shields. Our first smith item. Ooh, this is faster than smelting, of course. Hold on, what can we make now? Warhammers. No thanks. I don't know if I should run all the way to the bank with this because it's, you know, heavy, 49 kilograms, or should I just stop by Port Sarim deposit box, deposit this, and then be able to run a bit longer? I feel like in the long run, that would actually save some run energy, which in turn saves some time. So I think I'm gonna be doing that. I will just, it's not that much further. It's just a little bit out of the way, but I think it saves a lot of run energy. Yeah, so before depositing items, it said that I had 37 seconds left of run, but I deposited them and it said that now I have 1 minute and 7 seconds of run. So basically doubled my run time, but running to the deposit box takes like what, 5 to 10 seconds. So yeah, I'm gaining at least 20 seconds every time I do that, which in the future will add up to a lot of minutes. I know you've all been wondering, which path is the fastest to take to get to the Falador West Bank? Is it going north from the southern gate, or is it going west? Well, normally it doesn't matter, but for an account like mine, it really does matter, and maybe for somebody else in the future it also matters. So here are the stats that I collected. From the West Bank, if you take the path to the south past the gem store and the chainmail store, if you're walking, it takes 1 minute and 8 seconds to get to this spot right here. If you're running, it takes 34 seconds. However, if from the West Bank you take the path to the east, past the furnace and the real estate agent, walking, that takes 52 seconds. So that's a whole 16 seconds less. Or if you're running, that takes 27 seconds, which is 7 seconds faster. It really, really matters. And you know, from looking at the map, it may feel like the path south of the castle is faster because, I don't know, it doesn't feel like you're entering the whole city, but actually it's not the faster route. So next time, you know, if you need to go to the West Bank, take the northern route. Thank you for your attention. But wait, there's more. I know you've also been wondering, which is the fastest route from the Falador gate to the Draenor sewers entrance? Is it the one through the Falador farm, or is it the one dodging the Falador farm and going past the highwayman? Well, the answer is going through the Falador farm. It is 6 seconds faster when walking. Takes 1 minute and 7 seconds, compared to dodging the Falador farm, takes 1 minute and 13 seconds. And in conclusion, if I was to take the 2 slowest routes, it would take a total of 2 minutes and 21 seconds walking. But because I take the 2 fastest routes, I only spend 1 minute and 59 seconds, therefore saving 22 seconds every time I go to the trapdoor that is walking. That adds up quite a bit. 3 trips and that's already over a minute saved. Oh, I am loving this. Look at this. We have 27 bars because I always have to have a hammer on me, and we have 27 more bars left. It is perfect. It is perfect. Oh, I'm so happy because I will not have to take a trip for like 2 or 3 bars. This is so good. 15 smingching. We can now smelt iron ores and make iron daggers. Woo, I'm so happy. It's time to go and smelt iron ores and be so annoyed by how many iron ores we will be losing. Oh my. It's just a 50% chance to smelt it, and I think I looked it up. The smithing level does not matter. So no matter what level you are, you will basically have a 50% chance to smelt it into a bar, which is very, very bad. But that is why I mined almost 2k. That is taking into account the 50% chance. So I should have enough to get to the level 40. Oh my god, look at that. 19 bars. Level 20 smithing. Yes, we can now smelt silver ore. Don't think we have access to that, but look at that. Already at 20. Gearing up for my fight with a white knight. Shouldn't be too difficult. That's what I always say. I will be killing the level 38 just because bringing a 2/3 of a cake as well. Hopefully we can do it. I'll actually take some iron ores on the way and make those into bars before I go. So the cool thing about the White Knights is that they can drop iron bars, which is super nice. And I wanted to kill the level 38 first because for some reason it has the highest chance of dropping, well, if you hit that specific table, it has the highest chance of dropping 2 iron bars. They all can drop either 2 at once or 1, and the double drop is the more common one. And from these, it's 1 in 16, which is very common. From others, it's like 1 in 21, 1 in 25, or something like that. So, wow. Damn. They're smacking you, actually. I mean, it is kind of high level for me. I'm just 52, so really, sheesh. Well, there we go. Defeated, did not get the iron bar, but we finished the task. We need to kill 1 of each level, but we've just defeated level 38. That is finished. Reset the timer and continue. But right now we are going back to smithing. I think I have made about 300, 400 bars, so quite a lot to go still. I've just finished smelting all my iron ores. I have a total of 965 iron bars, and according to the amount of iron ores I had about 1951 iron ores. I should have had 10 more iron bars, so kind of lost 10 iron bars here. Kind of accounted for this error, so I actually needed like 1860 ores, so I am good on the iron bars. I have enough. I'm pretty sure I have enough for 40 smithing. I just have to go and use them now. It took about 2.5 hours to smelt all of these. I think it will take probably much longer to smith them because of all the long walking and walking back and forth. Here I am smithing my first iron items. I will be doing iron kite shields because I can sell them at the shield shop in Falador and get about 140 GP for each of them, which is pretty nice. Alright, what I'm doing right now is kind of sketchy because I have 7 minutes left, but I'm just heading now to the Draenor sewer to smith. Usually for a round trip, as you can see from the time when I open the trapdoor, it appears that it takes a full 5 minutes to from the trapdoor to trapdoor, so therefore 5 minutes from bank to bank. And I have 6 minutes left, but I'm thinking I will walk there, smith my stuff, and then walk right back instead of going to deposit the stuff. And then I'm going to go and sell the shields that are on me, and then purchase one of the upgrades that was as a task. I think one of the tasks is to buy the iron kite shield. So I will already be at the shield shop. I will already have money from the shields that I will sell, and I won't have to like stop at the bank or do anything, and I think I will be fine. I think these 6 minutes are enough because, you know, I don't have to kill anything. I just have to click buy 1 shield and the task will be done. I think we'll be fine. I have 3.5 minutes left and some run. I will preserve it for now. However, I think I'm not going to buy the shield. I think I'm going to buy the adamant mace, for it will be my best in slot one-handed weapon. It's better than the battle axe. It's faster, and I'm not sure if it's like stronger, but it's faster, 2 ticks faster, so it's really good. And I kind of need that for the future of killing the White Knights, so I'd rather buy a better weapon. And I already have a better shield than the square shield, which is the shields that I'm smithing. So I think I have time. I'll just stop by the bank, get some money out, and buy the Addy mace. Headed to the mace shop with my cash stack, and luckily it's right here. We just have to trade Flynn and purchase a very expensive mace. Here we go. There it is. Our best in slot one-handed weapon. And that's the task here. Obtain an adamant mace. Finished. Nice. We have a new weapon. Never thought I would be happy about a mace, but here we go. I really don't use maces. You don't really use maces at all. But this for sure has to be so much better than the battle axe because it's faster. I kind of like the look of it. It's interesting. Looks like a little star. Cute. It should take about 2.5, maybe 3 hours, probably 2.5 hours to finish smithing all the bars that I have and get to 40 smithing. So not in these 2 hours, probably the next time. It's not so bad. I mean, it is slow. It is very, very slow, but I'm not too afraid now. What I am kind of afraid though is the crafting. I need 41 crafting. Mining gold, as you know, is super slow, so I don't know how long that would take. I think I calculated, like, according to my previous rates, it should take like 10 hours, which is, it's a lot. And then you also have to calculate like the time that I have to do the actual crafting, you know, smelting the bars and making the jewelry or something. Well, that's gonna take a while. At least for crafting though, you only need the furnace, so I don't have to make these long trips to the sewers. I've equipped myself with the best gear that I have. I also smith some plate legs, so now I have something to wear on the legs, and I have my best in slot Addy mace and the iron cat shield that I smithed myself as well. 5 minutes from the end of the 2 hours, I will go kill another white knight. And while walking, I will be fletching these iron arrows. Thinking of using the last bars that I have, there's like 200 or something, on making these. Just because, I don't know, I don't really need that much money for now. I can always thieve, but you know, in order to train fletching, I need to woodcut and everything. So let's kill the level 36, and hopefully he doesn't hurt us as much as the previous one. Oh yeah, the mace is noticeably faster. It does hit lower, but it's faster for sure. And the knight has been defeated. Thankfully, we did not get a steel med helm because that would have also ticked off a task. Which is funny, there's a task to obtain the steel med helm, and it says that the way to obtain it is from any of these white knights. So I'm not sure whether I should go by the chunk map, or I'm pretty sure I can already smith it. Yes, I can already smith the steel medium helms myself. And I can get coal, although not very often, from pickpocketing ham members. I do have 1 coal in the bank. But in the chunk map, if I click on this task, it says that I can obtain it from the white knights and not by smithing. Maybe it doesn't know my smithing level yet, so if I was to tick off the 40 smithing, it would also include the smithing way of obtaining it. And let's tick off the task. White Knight level 36 is defeated. Reset the timer and go back to smithing. I really don't have a lot of time left. And I guess I could have showed you my smithing level. Or maybe I did, but it's 38, almost 39. So very, very close. And I also figured I would smith myself an iron full helm, as it's better than my iron med helm. And I kind of don't want to, I want to smith the steel med helm, but not unless I have to do it for a task. Doing the arrow tips is really nice though, because it completely like removes the weight. So I don't have to take that extra trip sometimes to the bank deposit box. I can just directly run to the bank. Okay, for now, this time I have the iron full helm, but next time it stacks, so it doesn't have any weight. So I just completely lose the weight of the bars. Super nice. 1 more level to go. So close. It looks like I only need to smith 18 more bars to get to level 40 smithing, and that's very great. And I figured I would, since I'm kind of going that way anyway, I'll be very close. I put all the ham outfit that I have, and I will just pickpocket ham members in hopes of getting a few more pieces of coal. I really would like to get more coal. It would also be nice to get jades and opals just because of a little bit more crafting XP. It's not a lot though, so that's fine if I don't get many, but it would always help, of course. And while walking, I will of course be fletching these arrows into iron arrows. So yeah, I'll see you when I get 40 smithing. Let's go, 40 smithing. We can now smelt gold. Perfect. And make steel battle axes. That is the task that we needed 40 smithing for. But since the ham hideout chunk, we also need 41 crafting. So therefore, getting 40 for gold is also just perfect. Haven't been here since the fletching grind, and guess what? I am doing fletching again. Hopefully I get kicked out less often because of having almost the full outfit. I just need the ham symbol. Then I will have the full outfit. Got the full ham fit and also just got my first piece of coal. I think I will keep thieving for these like 14 minutes and just leave after that and maybe come back at a later time. Oh right, I also needed to obtain a leather body for the 41 crafting thing to had to make a studded body, and for that I need a leather body actually. And the previous one I think I dropped, so Kind of glad I got it right now. Got an easy clue, and I think I can actually do this. Wasn't that the guy where you start, Vampire Slayer? Yeah, so we can do the first step of this easy clue. Of course, there's a super low chance for us to be able to complete it, but I guess it's possible. Well, I got thrown out here and kind of got tired of thieving. I'm not getting anything good. I only got one piece of coal in this whole time, so yeah, I will go and focus now on mining gold because we really need that crafting level. And I'm able to make 2 steel bars now, which is good. I'm not sure how many steel bars the steel battle axe takes. Oh, I forgot that we had an easy step here. But I'm able to make 2. I think that probably is enough for the battle axe. Battle axe requires 3 steel bars actually, so I still need 1 more coal, and then I'll need another coal for making the steel studs. So I actually need to thieve 2 more coal, and it doesn't seem so common. It's actually not that uncommon from ham members, but I'm just unlucky with it. Heading back to town now to bank my gold and do a task. I will do a simple task this time. I will just purchase the iron square shield, and I will go and get it at the Cassie's shield shop. We should be fine, and then I'll go back directly to mining more gold. Let's go and trade Cassie here and buy an iron square shield, even though I already have a better shield, which is the iron kite shield, but here is our iron square shield. This task is done from Cassie's shield shop. Finished. I also took the time to calculate how much XP I have in jewelry, like in crafting, in cutting the gems and then making them into jewelry at my corresponding levels. And instead of needing like 1200 gold ore, I think at this point I need like 1070 or something. So I'm almost halfway with the gold, but it's really slow, as you all know. I think I get about 120 ore per hour. Quite some time still of mining, and really mining gold is so annoying. Plus, I kind of don't really get random events, which are very nice, you know, because I can get gems from random events. Because to speed it up, I hop worlds, and like every time I hop worlds, I think the like random event timer resets. You know, you have every time you log in, you have to wait 5 minutes before you can get a random event. So I think hopping worlds also does that. So every time I hop, I'm just not getting random events like at all right now. And those are really important because they give gems. At any random events, I get Captain Arnab. I really hope he gives me a gold bar because that is the most important thing for me. Ugh, what a waste of my time. I have made my way back to the bank. It is time to do a task. Only 4 minutes left. I will do a simple task, and I don't know if you knew, but there is a drunk man upstairs, that drunken man that we have to get rid of because he's obviously harassing all the ladies upstairs. We'll just clear him out. We don't want any problems in this bar. We want to keep Tina safe. No jokes around here, partner. There we go. Thank God he's gone. An easy clue scroll? Okay, I gotta see. The rates on that. Can we do this? No, it's Drador. Oh my God, it is so close. So close. So the chances of getting an easy clue scroll from this man was 1 in 128. So that's wow. That's a pretty rare drop, but here is the task. Kill 1 drunken man. We've cleared him. Falador is now a safe space for everyone. You know, I'm happy I could be of service. A great time to end the video, especially during the events of this week. The community and Falador is now a more safe space for us. Still plenty of skilling left in this chunk, so tune in next week to see how the progress goes. If you are enjoying this series, please like the video and subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!